Ladies and gentlemen, today is Badger from Oz, and welcome back to Madden NFL 18. In Week 6, we suffered a shock loss at home to a then struggling Minnesota Vikings outfit by 4 points. It was back and forth for the last quarter. And then we had the bye the next week. So Detroit, they're the number 3 seed. So we got Antoine Williams is able to play again. That's the good news. We've got another one. Dominic Branch is available to play again. So yeah, it was heartbreak for the Lions. It's going to be Atlanta. Alright, so it's going to be Atlanta versus Detroit. And this game is going to be on ESPN. It's going to be Monday night, goddamn. Alright, Atlanta are going to be wearing their home outfits. And we, the Lions, they're going to wear their Color Rush outfits, just like it was in real life. This is it. Prime time on ESPN. Get ready for one of the games of the year. Get ready for Madden football. It's week 8 on ESPN. Welcome to Monday Night Football. It's Atlanta versus Detroit. We're here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium for this ESPN clash between the Atlanta Falcons, who are 4-2, and the Detroit Lions, who are 5-1. Yes, they lost for the first time in Week 6 in a shock upset at home against Minnesota before heading into the bye. And now Detroit, they want revenge. They want to take their anger out on the Atlanta Falcons, who come out onto the field first. This is going to be it. Atlanta versus Detroit, Monday night prime time on ESPN. So Detroit hoping to put that loss behind them. Can't believe Detroit lost at home to Minnesota. Of all teams, this is a week that they should have had their first loss, not the other one. Houston take down Tennessee 42-30. Dallas take down Minnesota. And now Minnesota decide to lose. That's what Detroit lost to. Meanwhile, Cincinnati take down Buffalo 35-14. Cincinnati kicking ass. Here we go. It's Atlanta versus Detroit on ESPN. Seattle, they're still undefeated. They take down Pittsburgh convincingly 38-20. Baltimore take down New York 52-30. They crushed the Jets 52-13 on the road. And Green Bay take down Philadelphia 34-21. Here we go. Number 38, hand off to number 38. It will be second down, beckoning. 2 yards. Let's say hello to the Atlanta Falcons offense and wish them the best of luck in tonight's game against the defending back-to-back Super Bowl champions, the Detroit Lions. Chargers take down Chicago in a front of 24, so they've already upset San Francisco. Take down the Cardinals 23-17. Let's see who the quarterback is. Zach Kuhn. Wow, Cleveland Browns suck this season. Oh, here we go. Oh, this would have been it. And it's going to be caught. And he's at the 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 20. Catch him if you can. The 10. Touchdown, Atlanta. And Detroit really need to improve on their defensive lapses. 73-yard touchdown run. Let's see if this Falcons team can turn the Lions into a pretender. Nice spin on that one. Detroit have got some clutch fourth downs. They showed it last week, but it was their heartbreaking loss to Minnesota that raised questions. Detroit's luck was going to run out eventually, and ran out. on a week we did not expect. So, Atlanta's getting an early touchdown. 73-yard touchdown pass. So, Zach Kuhn. Could have made a touchdown-saving tackle. Instead, 73 yards. So, Atlanta scored early. Last week, it was the Lions' defense that scored early. Don't know how to friggin' block it. So now, over to you, Detroit. You're already trailing. So Gibson will be the returner. Hand off, and it's going to be at the 30. Let's see. Who's he going to find? He's caught it. Oh, yes, he's caught it. Surely, right? Yes, 3 yards. Second down, beckoning for Dominic Branch. And let's say hello to the Detroit offense and wish them the best of luck again in tonight's game against the Atlanta Falcons. Going for throwing plays. This is interesting. Let's see. Stafford. Who's he going to? And it's going to be almost picked off. Third down, beckoning. Let's say hello to the Atlanta defense and wish them the very best luck against back-to-back Super Bowl champions, the Detroit Lions. Falcons have never won a Super Bowl. They're calling passing plays. They normally go for the running plays. Now who's Stafford going to find? He wants to find Roberts! It's dropped it again! So they go 3 and outs. The 30 gets stopped at the 27. So first and 10 at 27. So handoff. No, there's no handoff. It's a throw. It will be caught before he goes out of bounds for 2 yards. Second down, beckoning. Let's stop and say hello to the Detroit defense and wish them the best of luck in tonight's game against the Atlanta Falcons. It should be one of the games of the year, considering where both these teams stand. Detroit hoping to bounce back after last week's shock loss at home to the Minnesota Vikings. Second and 8. Bro, it will be caught by the number 12, and this will be a first down for 10 yards. Washington taking New York in overtime. I think it was overtime. There we go. Down up to number 38, and that should be another first down. Back-to-back first downs for the Falcons, this time for 12 yards. To number 38, and the blockers, Atlanta's blockers are doing their job. It's back-to-back first downs, and this one goes for 17 yards. Let's see the replay on this one. I know MC Hammer goes for the Atlanta Falcons because Jaguar Gator 9 told me. Here we go. Number 38. And it's going to be their 4th consecutive first down. Detroit's rushing defense, or Detroit's defense is crumbling this week. 4 consecutive first downs for the Atlanta Falcons. And Detroit even had that extra break. Then again, you're coming off the bye, and he's pushed back at the 19. Finally, something that goes wrong for the Atlanta Falcons. That's their first little blemish of the night. Ezekiel Ansah has his tackle for the night. Can he get another one? Time will tell. Here we go. Number 29. He gets some rushing yardage, and he gets it to 12, fighting past multiple opponents. 3rd and 3 at 12. Atlanta are within field goal range. Detroit like to score in every quarter, or at least in some drives. In most drives. But Detroit finding themselves down. Throw, and it's going to be caught! Another touchdown for Atlanta! And the Falcons, they're on a roll. They've got some nice momentum going. And Jim Caldwell of the Lions can only watch on. You can tell how pissed off he is, but the Atlanta Falcons, wow. It's supposed to be a battle with the defenses, but Detroit's defense, like, doesn't care. I don't know who the Atlanta Falcons coach was at the time. So, extra points coming up for Atlanta. And it's good. So it's 14-0 in favor of Atlanta. We're not even in the second quarter. Here we go. Number 87. Takes it. Oh, he fools one, but cannot fool 2 more. So it's Dupree with a 22-yard return. So Detroit have to do something on offense. Hand off to Dominic Branch. He tries to go, and he only gets about a few yards. Dominic Branch coming back from injury. I need some good luck here. Someone please give me some good luck. Seth, the hand up to Dominic Branch again, and he's got the first down. He's going to take it close to the 45 at the 43. About 16 yards on the play. And you love it. Love to see your teammates celebrate. So here we go. Time to celebrate. Now up to Dominic Branch. And that's going to be close to another first down. Roughly 10 yards. It's going to be 2nd and inches. They're calling it. But was this a first down? No. Let's see. We've already lost one challenge. It doesn't matter. Because we're going to get another first down here anyway. They'll hand off to Dominic Branch. This is definitely a first down. No need to challenge that one. Wouldn't have mattered. Everyone's trying to stay out of each other's way. First and 10 at 37. Now man off to Dominic Branch. Tries to see some openings and he gets a couple of yards. They might be within field goal range if they're lucky. But it will still be a 2-score game. Here we go. Now to number 38 again, and this should be close to a first down, but he gets 5 yards from the play. James Rhodes. 3rd threat 30. Another handoff to James Rhodes, and he's going to get close. It's going to be 2 more yards. 4th and 1 at 28. And they're going to go for a 45-yard field goal. So Matt Prater Knocks down the field goal, and they take the points. It's still a 2-score game, but they decided to do it. Congratulated by Kaya. So they decide they do not want to get shot out, so you got to take the points. If you don't want to get shot out, then take the points. So Atlanta's lead has been cut to 11 points. The question is, will Matt Prater make another field goal tonight? Will be stopped there, and it'll be taken to 25. So 1st and 10 at their own 25, Atlanta will start. Throw, and it's going to be caught by number 15 straight away. He's at the 40, for 30, for 20, that 10. Catch him if you can. Touchdown Atlanta straight away. And Detroit are in trouble. This time it's a 75-yard touchdown. It's a 3-score game, and we're not even at the end of the first quarter. Badly missed tackle. And Detroit's defense was good. Now it's just crumbling. These Falcons, they're turning the Super Bowl champions into a bunch of pretenders. So Roten is getting praise from the coach and his players. 75-yard touchdown. Now we need to find the play of the day. And no one was going to catch him. Oh, he fell down. If he didn't fall down, maybe you would have caught him. So now the touchdown. What are they doing? Okay, point after. So Atlanta lead by 18 points. Detroit did come from behind one time. I don't know what season that was. I don't know what the hell is going on with Detroit, but they are not doing so well. Takes a kneel in the end zone. In week 3 of the previous season, Detroit came from 18 points down and won by a point against Green Bay in Lambeau. It was a hard-fought season that season, but Detroit ended up winning the Super Bowl. So now, they've come from 18 before. Can they do it again? They hand off to Dominic Branch. He gets the first down straight away, and he'll take it too for 38. 13 yards on the play. Let's see the replay there. This is week 8 football. We're nearing the end of the week 8. There we go. The man off to Dominic Branch, number 37. Takes it to the 42. So no Theo Riddick. They really need him. So 2nd and 7, and that will probably do it for the first quarter. It's the end of the first quarter at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And it is Atlanta 21, Detroit 3. The Falcons lead by 18 points. It's Monday Night Football on ESPN. Don't go away, there's 3 quarters to come. 2nd and 7 at their own 42. Detroit trail by 18 points already. They're trying to rebound from that heartbreaking loss in Minnesota, but they've had too much time off. They ran off to Dominic Branch, and he gets stopped at the 44. Nothing's going right for Detroit. Zach Kuhn has already got 3 touchdown passes. Going 5 at the 44. And James, gets 4 yards. They're going to go for it. 4th and 1 at the 48. We've got a few 4th downs this season. They need to get something done. Stafford, can he find Jones Jr.? He's caught it! He's going to take it inside the 40. Big 4th down conversion there. They needed something to go right, and that's exactly what's gone right. So Marvin Jones Jr. with the catch. You'd be relieved if you're a Lions fan, you'd be relieved. Look, Oakland is still undefeated. Holy crap. Let's see. So this is the 4th down that kept Detroit's drive alive. 8:31 to go. Come out off to Dominic Branch. He has got 7 yards, roughly. It'll be 2nd and 3 at the 32. They're within field goal range. They can get back to a 2-score game. Now man off to Dominic Branch, and this is going to be close. 31. They're good at stopping enemies in the red zone. And as defense is one of the best in the season, as was Detroit, but I don't know about that. Now man off to Dominic Branch. This is going to be a first, and he's inside the 20. And they'll take it to the 18. 13 yards for Dominic Branch on that play. It's much better. All right. So Zach 6:55. Let's see if Detroit can get something going. Now man off to Dominic Branch, and he gets tackled. Lucky for the Falcons, they had someone there. 2nd and 8 at the 16. Another hand off to Dominic Branch. This should be a first down. It is a first down. He's inside the 10. He'll be at the 7. Just a goal at the 7. 10 yards on play. Less than 6 minutes before halftime. Hands off to James Rhodes. Can he get to the end zone? He cannot. He gets 2 yards on the play. 2nd and goal. You're down big. You got to go for it. 7. Another hand off to James Rhodes. Can he get to the end zone? He's close. He's at the 2. 3rd and goal at the 2. He's inside the 2-yard line. Stafford. He's got to look for Jones Jr. Can he get it? He finds him! Touchdown Lions! And they get their first touchdown of the night. And they desperately need that one. A touchdown pass completion for Matthew Stafford. So now what do? So it's back to a 2-score game. They needed that one. It's back to a 12-point game. And the right decision would be go to for the point after. Let's look at this. 2-yard touchdown pass to Marvin Jones Jr. It was a 3rd down. Marvin Jones found it. He was open. He needed that one. Let's see if, look at this. So now they're going to go for extra point. Prater, the extra point is good. And it's back to an 11-point game. So now can Detroit's defense finally clutch up this time? Detroit have already conceded 21 points in the first half. Number 30, Lowry, takes it to 25 with a kneel down. So Kuhn has done his job. He's thrown 3 touchdown passes. Hang on. Alright, I just had my mic off. My apologies. So it'll be first and 10 at their own 25. 4:47 to go. Here we go. Number 38. And it gets tackled just enough to get tackled. 10 yards. And looks like he is hurt, unfortunately. Barely anything went wrong for the Falcons up until now. So hopefully he's going to be okay. It's Madden Football on ESPN. Second forward, line 31. Atlanta have the football. Detroit scored a touchdown. So Brian Hill is injured. And he's going to be making way for Anton Berrien. Here we go. Anton Berrien almost making an impact. He gets 1 yard on the play. Third down. Burn 3. Detroit have defensive failed on each of their defensive drives. I think they have at least. So come throw, it'll be caught, and it will be at the 32. 4th and 3. So they go 3 and out. Atlanta have gone 3 and out, so maybe this might be a start. Oh, his knee went down. Oh, is this a catch? No, I'm not going to challenge anything. 4th and 3 at the 32. Just joining us, he was 21-3 at one stage. Detroit have scored a touchdown point after since. Detroit can get this to a one-score game. This is going to be very interesting. He takes it to 28. 16-yard return. So, Stafford's getting ready. And off to Dominic Branch. And he's going to get the first down. Takes it to the 44 for 16 yards. Let's see the replay on that one. Let's see. A man off to Dominic Branch. He's going to get close to a first down. 9 yards on the play. Will be 2nd and 1. 2:34 to go. I can't remember who got the ball first in the second half. Now man off to Dominic Branch. This will be a first down. He's going to take it inside the 40 at the 39. All right, 2-minute warning. Atlanta lead by 11 points. So we first attempt at 39. Detroit want to get closer to the field goal range. Now out to Dominic Branch. Fence off 1. Takes it to the 35. I don't want to give the ball back to Atlanta though, so I'm going to take my time here. As long as we don't lose any yardage, I'll be happy. We'll be fine. Atlanta fans waving their towels. Atlanta aren't taking their timeouts, which will probably allow Detroit to manage them. And up to Dominic Branch again. He's going for a first down. He's going to get it. He takes it to 26. There's a chance out of time. Another man off to Dominic Branch. Tries to get closer. 22. Here we go. Another man off to Dominic Branch. He's fighting for a first down. He does get the first down. So he's 1st and 10 at the 16. Around off to Dominic Branch. Fights through it and he gets to the 10. Second and 4. At the 10-yard line. Around off to Dominic Branch once again. He find it open. He cannot. And it's going to be timeout Detroit. Third and 4. We'll need time for another play. So third and 4 at the 9. Hand off to Dominic Branch. He should get the first down here. He close. Timeout. It's first and goal. So Detroit have time for 2 more plays. Let's see, first and goal at the 6. 4-yard run by James Rhodes. As close as they've come to another touchdown. Here we go. They have time for 2 more plays. Here we go. Hey, get to the end zone in time. Touchdown, Lions! And someone's hurt as well. 10 career rushing touchdown. So it's back to 5 points. Detroit get 2 touchdowns in this quarter. The comeback is on. Got to go for the point after. Let's see your replay on this one. Dominic Branch, that time. So Matt Prater with the extra point, and it's good. So it's 4 points the difference in favor of Atlanta. 14 unanswered points for the Lions. With 3 seconds before halftime. What a game we've got in our hands. So this is going to do it for halftime. That's going to do it. Half-time, it is a close one at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. You're just joining us, it was 21-3. It could be the new 28-3. But it's now 21-17, it's a 4-point. This is the exact score in that Detroit-Minnesota game. And Minnesota ended up winning. Now this is a crazy game at the moment. Lions lead, no, the Falcons lead by 4 points. I can't remember who got the ball first. But this is a good one on ESPN. That first quarter. It's 21-3. Was it 3? First quarter touchdowns or something else? This was a 3rd down attempt to Marvin Jones Jr. And he knew that. This kickstarted what could be a comeback. And he got Dominic Branch late in the first half. Needed to use timeouts as well. They didn't give up on the drive. They got it. And Detroit get the football first, which is even better. Let's see it. Yes, please. Right, here we go. 21-17 on ESPN. Falcons lead by 4 points. Detroit will get the return. He's going to take it to the 25. So first and 10 at number 25. 9:56 of the third quarter. Almost the fourth quarter. Hand off to Dominic Branch. He's staying upright. He takes it to the 31 for about 6 yards. 5.5 yards, they're calling it. 3 broken tackles for Dominic Branch. Hand off to Dominic Branch again. He's going to go for the first. Oh, he's close. 4 yards. Third down beckoning. We're on 1 at 35. They don't want to go 3 and out now. They've worked so hard to get back into this game. And off to Dominic Branch. It's going to be a first down, and he's going to be tackled at the 40. So Detroit needs 60 yards to get to the end zone to take the lead. And off to Dominic Branch again. He's going to get the first down. He's at the 50, the 45. And he makes a pass to 45 to get to the 42. 18 yards gained on the play. Detroit are not giving up. They do really well on the road, normally. And off to Dominic Branch. Again, it's going to be a first down. He's going to be at the 30, at the 27. Dominic Branch with over 200 rushing yards tonight. This time it's 15 yards on the play. He's stepping up in the absence of Theo Riddick. This time it's James Holmes. And he's going to hand it off to James Holmes as well. He's going to take it to the 20. And he's going to get the first down at the 16. Atlanta are good in red zone defense. James Rhodes. Detroit started with the passing play, and that did not work out well. Detroit have a chance to take the lead here. They've not led all night. Another hand off to James Rhodes, and he's tackled at the 14 for about a couple of yards. They can take a field goal, but it means they won't take the lead. Hand off back to Dominic Branch. He's got to get close to a first down. He's at the 6. It'll be 13 inches at the 6-yard line. Safford, another hand off to Dominic Branch. He'll get to the end zone, will he? He got the first down. Now he's just 1 yard away from getting to the end zone. First and goal. Let's see what they can do here. And off to James Holmes. Can he get to the end zone? Touchdown! Detroit hit the lead for the first time tonight and raise 20 unanswered points for the Lions. They're in front. They were down 18 points. They're down by 18 points. And they've scored the last 20. Holy crap. So James Rhodes has put the Lions in front for the first time tonight. That's 20 unanswered points. They were down 21-3. And like I said, this is the second time in as many years that they've erased an 18-point deficit at any stage of the season. And now they're up by 3. 24-21. Those are just joining us. Atlanta led 21-3 in the first half. Now the Lions have scored 21 unanswered points on the back of 3 touchdowns. So over to you, Atlanta. What can you do now? Detroit have all the momentum. Can Atlanta wrestle it back? Worse than 10 at the 25. 5:20 to go in the third quarter. 21 plays 24. Lions lead by 3. It's the first lead of the night, the Lions. It'll be intercepted! That's more trouble! 20 for 10. Darius Slade Jr. Touchdown straight away! Pick 6. Take it to the house! And Detroit scored 27 unanswered points! What is going on here? It's like he read the play very damn well. Holy sh... Look at this. Darius Slay making the interception. 27 unanswered points. They were 21-3 down. Now they lead by 9 points. And can you believe it? Detroit are going to be up. They're just like about 2.5 weeks ago. It looks like they're going to upset the Falcons. The Super Bowl champions are hoping to upset the Falcons. Matt Prater with the extra point gives them a 10-point buffer from 18 down to a 10-point lead. That's 28 unanswered points for Detroit for those that are just joining. Atlanta led 21-3 in the first half. The very next play after that touchdown to give them the lead, Darius Slade takes it for a pick six. It's like, pick six, bitch! Right. This has gotten really interesting. Atlanta are stuck on 21 points. Detroit with the running power. Atlanta with the passing power, but they threw an interception. So Sam Cohn needs to get something done. Yeah, it's going to be going himself at the 18 for number 18. He gets about 5 yards on the play, which will be 2nd and 5. Here we go, less than 5 minutes to the end of the third quarter. Lions by 10 points after they trailed by as much as 18. Now after number 38, and he takes it. He gets pushed back 1 yard at the 29. 3rd down beckoning. 3rd and 6 at the 29. Can they force another 3 and out the Lions defense? Throw, it will be caught for a 1st down. He needed that one. But not all has gone right for Atlanta in this 3rd quarter. On the contrast, everything's gone right for this 3rd quarter for Detroit. Here we go. Hand off to number 38, and he gets stopped at the 41. 2nd and 9. So it's a yard and a half. 3:10 after this 3rd quarter. Here we go. Sam, oh, he might be in trouble. No, he's staying upright. He's going to get the 1st down, sliding for the 1st down. So he's at the 50. The field goal will put it back to a 1-score game. Detroit did not give up in the inner half. And he's tripped up at the opposition 48. 2nd and 8 for 2 yards. So 2:02 to go in the 3rd quarter. Here we go, number 38. Oh no! The opportunity to sack him is gone! And he slides 5 yards to the 43. Here we go, 1:30 to go in this 3rd quarter, 3rd and 3. Need 3 more yards to keep the drive alive. They want to get the field goal range, at least. Throw it, it's going to be caught for a 1st down! And it's going to be 6 yards. He needed 3 yards, he got 6 instead. That's his 3rd reception of the night. Roten has got his 3rd reception of the night. And that's something for Atlanta fans to cheer about. First real drive. First good drive this 2nd half. This 3rd quarter. They're within field goal range, you'd reckon. Number 38. And he's going to go himself. He's going to be at the 20. He gets shoved out of bounds at the 22. A touchdown saving. Oh, he looks like he's going to punch him in the friggin' face. So number 38 is on a roll. So they figured out how to shut down Detroit's defense again. Brian Hill. He was injured before. But now he got there in the end. This is a touchdown saving tackle. I reckon he would have got a touchdown if he not got there. 1st and 10 at 22. Time for one more play in this 3rd quarter. Number 29 this time. And he's tackled at the 18 in the red zone. Second and 6 at the opposition 18. Here we go. Maybe time for one more play. He's got the one more play. He's going to go himself, and he's going to be taken just after he gets the first down at the 10. It'll be first and goal at the 10 to start the fourth quarter. What a third quarter by the Detroit Lions. Very interesting. Detroit have actually taken the lead, and they now lead by 10 points. Are we going to have an even crazier fourth quarter? Only time will tell. It's the NFL on ESPN Monday Night Football. So 1 quarter to play, and that's the inner half has been all Detroit. Detroit have scored 28 unanswered points after being down 21-3, 18-point margin. And Seattle still haven't lost all season. Let's see what Kern has got. Here we go. Burst to 10. He's got to look for someone. He throws it. Number 81 catches it. He takes it to the 5. A field goal is fine for them, but they really want a touchdown to make things easier for themselves. Second goal at the 5. 9:32 to go. Here we go. Second down. Throw. It will be caught, and it's going to be a touchdown. Atlanta finally get a touchdown. They stop the rot, and they're back within 4 points. Number 81 catches it. So now, the extra point. Handshakes all around. 5-yard touchdown pass. And number 59 could not stop him. So Whitehead or Whitehead, or whatever his name, how do you name you on the bounce? And the extra point is good. So it's back to a three-point game. I was going to say 3 score, but it's actually a 3-point game. So have Atlanta wrestled the momentum back. Lions by 3 now. He's tackled just outside his own 25, so that's 26. 25 yards per return. Now can Detroit hold on? They had their hearts broken last week. This is about to be double deja vu, or the week before. Now to Dominic Branch. And they're finally stopping him. He gets 2 yards on the play. 1.5 yards. And then after Dominic Branch. Fence off 1, and he gets about 6 yards on the play. Good, and 3 out of 34. Detroit have to convert. Stafford through to Marvin Jones Jr. He's caught it! And it'll be a first down for Detroit. 11 yards on the play. Is that 11 yards? They've got over 400 yards today in total. So now Detroit have to take their time. Let's see. 31 plays 28. 3 points. This is close. Now round up to Dominic Branch. He's going to get the first down here. He's inside. Oh, he's at the 40. So 15 yards on the play by Dominic Branch. No touchdown, and that might be able to do it. But you never know how this Atlanta offense and defense won't give up. Here we go. Another hand off to Dominic Branch. And he's fighting for it. And he gets about 1 yard. He's only got 1 yard on this play. 6:25 to go this fourth quarter. Detroit trying to cling on for dear life. 3 points difference. They were down by as much as 18 in the first half. And they went on a 28-point run before Atlanta scored a touchdown and a point after. And Detroit looking for another touchdown. Hand off to James Holmes, and he takes it to the 35. Going 5 at the 35. So Stafford and James Holmes is going to be way back there. 5:30 to go. Lions by 3 points. Trying to hang on for dear life. Coming off to James Holmes. Can he get the first down here? He cannot! And he gets about 2 yards. It won't be enough. So they're going to bring the field goal unit out, saying it's too risky to go for a 4th down. Going to take as much time off the clock as possible. Timeout Lions. Oh, I didn't realize my control barrier was low. Whoop. It's 4th quarter and Lions are up by 3 points on ESPN. Yo, Rick Husky, yo, let's go. Yo, thank you so much for the raid for 8 viewers. Let's go. How you doing, mate? Here we go. Matt Prater, can he score this field goal? He can. And the Detroit Lions are up by 6 points. They were down by as much as 18 and then went on a freaking 28-point run before Atlanta scored, and now Detroit have a field goal. Yo, Rick Husky, thank you so much for tuning in. Big Game Energy, how you doing? Bah! Shin Fox says, bah! Yeah, now that's some Big Game Energy. Yes, yes, Prince, welcome on in. Welcome on in. I am Badger from Oz. I am a variety streamer from Perth in Western Australia. I play Madden. I sometimes play Fuga. I play Halo Infinite. And number 30 will catch it in the end zone, and he will take a knee and not return it. So Atlanta have 4:33 from the 25. They have 4 minutes and 33 seconds to get to the end zone. And don't forget the extra point as well. 1st and 10 at the 25 on ESPN. There we go. Oh, it's a throw, and number 38 gets stopped. He gets pushed back out of 22 for -3 yards. 2nd and 13, beckoning. So how is everyone doing on this Monday afternoon? I hope everyone's doing well. Thank you again, Rick Husky. Another day, how are you? How's the game? The game is good. This is my 3rd game. This might be a long stream. Here we go, 2nd and 13. The throw, the catch. Number 81 will be tackled inside the 30. Takes it back to the 27 for 5 yards. 3rd and 8, beckoning. 3:35 on the clock. Can Detroit hold on in another thriller? Here we go. 3rd down. Here's the quarterback. He's in trouble. Who's going to recover it? And they recover it, but it's at their own 18. Oh, it's 4th and 17. They've got 1 shot. Let's see. We got to see the replay on that one, just in case we've got any Detroit Lion fans. I go for the Rams. Let's see. Let's see. They're going to punt. They don't have time to punt. I would have just gone for it. So Bosher will be the punter. Why would you punt in this situation? And number 82 will take it. Let's see how far he can go. Apparently it's not very far. He takes it to the 35. It's neat to see American football from Australia over rugby. Yeah, actually, yeah. There's actually Australian rules football, and we don't wear helmets. The men and the women don't even wear helmets. Well, some of them don't anyway. Well, most of them don't wear helmets. So most men don't wear helmets. Most women also don't wear helmets. Because we've gotten AFL women's and AFL men's. Here we go. They hand off to Dominic Branch. Can he get the first down? He trips over. He's got the first down. Can he take it to the 50? Just shy of the 50. He gets about 14 yards on the play. I am normally not a good commentator, but I'm doing the best I can. New milestone for Dominic Branch. Congratulations, stepping up for the injured Theo Riddick. What a game this is. This could be the greatest game. Time to see the replay. Let's see, 14-yard run by Dominic Branch. This is season 3. Oh yeah, rugby is really fun to watch though, and didn't know they ran without helmets. Also Women's League. Yes, they've also got the NRL Women's as well. Oh, we might have to run a play. I think we have to run a play. 1st and 10 at their own 49. Lions lead by 6 points on ESPN. Madden football. Monday night primetime. Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Safford, they hand off to Dominic Branch. He's trying to weave in and out of traffic, and he gets some yardage. Takes it to the opposition 44. It'll be 2nd and 4 when we come back. You're watching Madden NFL 18 on ESPN, and you're watching this live on Twitch on Badger from Oz. Holy. Yeah, I use the sensor bleep for certain games. Look at this. 21-3 down, 2nd and 4. Let me just do something for a bit. No, the Lions are not my favorite. No, I go for the Rams. I just like Stafford. Now, let me just do something real quick. And just edit the audio before it craps out. And let's go. I might do one more match after this one. So, 2nd and 4 at the opposition 44. Can we at least get to field goal range? Then up to Dominic Branch. He's close on 1st down. Timeout Atlanta. 1:54 on the clock. Detroit 3rd and 1 at the opposition 42. Rams are good, yeah. Yeah, Rams are good, yeah. Hopefully they do better. They go 1 or 2 better. They go a couple better. But they've got a tough schedule now. But they've got no excuses next year. Stafford, then up to Dominic Branch. And it's going to be a 1st down. And Atlanta will use another timeout. So it'll be 1st 10 at the opposition 39 for the Lions. Can they hold on in another thriller? Prince Fluff says, all the runs reminding me of playing running back in high school, never followed pro stuff. Ah, fair enough. So 1st and 10 at the opposite 39. Stafford, the hand off to Dominic Branch. He's going to try find some yardage. He gets 3. One more time out for Atlanta, which means if Detroit get another 1st down, they win. At least they didn't do what he did. Rick Hoosty. Oh, you go for the Indianapolis Colts, okay. The Colts started off so well and then sucked the latter half of the season. Yeah, Daniel Jones got injured. That was probably why he struggled. And he opted out and did much, but instead, fair enough. All right, 2nd and 8 at the opposition 36-yard line. Safford, another hand off to Dominic Branch. Can he get the 1st down? Not quite. He gets about 4 yards on the play. Dominic Branch, career best 270 rushing yards. 3rd and 3 at the opposition 32. And we're going to take our goddamn time here. Oh, what a comeback. That was a good comeback. You had no musical talent, but you've seen my builder was fullback. Ah, fair enough. 3rd and 3 at the opposite 32. If I don't get the 1st down, I can go for a field goal. Fullback is tough though, fair enough. Fullbacks are tough is what you meant to say. Okay. Now they hand off to Dominic Branch. One more 1st down, it's over. And it's going to be over! Detroit are going to complete the comeback from 21-3 down and then winning it. And then scoring 28 unanswered points to lead by as much as 10. And then Atlanta scored a touchdown and point after to get back to within 3. Detroit have a field goal and they do what they can. Why did Atlanta punt? Why did you punt? Welcome to Dumb Decisions. Shouts to Jaguar Gain 9 for coming up with dumb decisions. Let's see, clock management. We're going to do a quarterback kneel. This is the 1st down that clinched the win for the Detroit Lions. So I sometimes do voice acting attempts in Fuga Melodies of Steel 3. I play Halo Infinite. Have to have a build for it on top of being a fridge to block, fast enough to run, and have hands to catch wood passes when I needed. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to. I'm not that good. I just do some sliders. So yeah, 1st and 10 at the opposite 22. 1-0 down, and the comeback will be complete. What a thriller in Atlanta. Detroit get a close one for the 4th week in a row, but this time it's a victory. 3 of the past 4 have been thrillers. Actually, no, 3 of the past 4 have been wins, and that will do it. The Detroit Lions, yes, the Detroit Lions have upset the Falcons. The defending Super Bowl champions, the Detroit Lions, they pull off the upset against Atlanta in one of the games of the year. It's a tasty rematch. Detroit win! 28-34 will be your final score. Good sportsmanship all around. You love to see it. Unbelievable. What a comeback. This one's going on YouTube. This is the second time in Madden that I've come from 21-3 down. And this time, it was against the Falcons. I don't know what I'm going to be using as a thumbnail for my YouTube video, but that's alright. Yo, I think Rick Hussey got us over the line. Prince, Shin, everyone got us over the line. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. The raid. And the raid will also be in YouTube as well. Yo, let's go. Oh, I use the sensor blink for certain games. So look at that. I'm not good at the passing game. I'm usually more of a rusher because it's less riskier. So that interception, that pick six, I've done that. $8.76. This is going to be the thumbnail you would think on YouTube. Oh, holy crap. I don't know if it's going to be this one. Or it's going to be... I was naturally athletic, but I couldn't catch a list. A ball was rifted into me from close. Fair enough, Prince. Yeah, I think it was... Yeah, I think this might be the thumbnail. We're gonna make this the thumbnail! Oh. Or is it gonna be this one? I'll leave it up to someone to decide. And this is unbelievable. How did Detroit not give up? This is the second year in a row where they came from 21-3 down on the road and ended up winning a close one. Good pickoff. Would have been terrible to throw that to that guy as a callback. Horrible choice. Yeah, fair enough. And now, the greatest game has been complete. So I'm just recapping the previous game's results. Detroit coming off the bye. Oh look, there's the Colts. Now, can they do better in real life? Time will tell. I think we earned that upgrade. Let's go. Let's see the schedule. Let's see what happened in the previous one. I've got one more match after this one. Let's see. Sunday football. High scoring game. Seattle are still undefeated. Baltimore crushing the Jets on the road. Yeah, we had San Francisco taking down Arizona in overtime. They came from behind. 17-6 the scores. You was athletic. You had speed endurance. You did a lot of track stuff, more like the 1800, 1600, 1300 on top of cross country. That's fair. So, Arizona versus San Francisco, that was the greatest game. And Oakland barely hold on to the winning streak, and they beat the Indianapolis Colts by 5 points. Washington and New York Giants. Now, what about Carolina? I don't know if they played. Oh, Washington came from 7 points down at one stage, and then, yeah, that happened. Okay, what about Carolina? Did they have a bye? I think Carolina had a bye. Yeah, so where does this put us? Okay, we're 2 games clear of the Packers. So the Raiders are 2 games clear of the Ravens. Let's see. We are still the number 3 seed. And Dallas are number 4 seed on tiebreaker against the Philadelphia Eagles. Oh, this was the greatest game. Be back on the next video. I got one more game for this stream. To be continued.